Welcome to the second quarter. We're going to use our top 10 teams in the NFL right now, if they went up or if they went down.
You're up first.
All right. Off the list. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. Take a moment to reminisce. The Niners are off the list. I hate to do it, but I don't think they're a top 10 team due to things like injuries, really.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, I got the frauds, the Patriots, down one spot.
Way too low.
Too low. Talk to me when you beat elite teams. We beat the Bills.
Bills are an elite team.
No, they are an elite team, and they're way higher on this list. But
how?
Because you can't. You look at everything at such.
They have a better record than the Bills,
You look at everything,
and they've beaten them.
Such face value.
How is that face value?
The Bills. You don't understand. Like when you're talking about. Okay, my top 10 list. My number one is a team that I think they can win the Super Bowl, most likely, right? The Bills have the experience. Patriots have Drake May.
Bills have never won a Super Bowl with Josh Allen, nor have they been to it.
Okay, they've been to multiple AFC championships, and they're this close every year. They're going to break through.
Unless the Chiefs get in their way.
The Chiefs probably will get in their way.
Or the Colts.
Yeah, maybe.
Or the Patriots.
Anyway.
Too low. Disagree.
For the first time in a long time, I have a new team that has never been in my top 10.
Ooh, exciting.
And they've been at like that 11-12 on a couple of them for sure.
I bet I know who it is.
The Seahawks.
Yep.
Niners fall down. So, and that's the Seahawks are the number one in the division right now by tiebreaker, but I think the Rams are a little bit better. That's why I put the Rams, they're also new to the list, but not all time, at the number 8. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is looking great.
Mm.
Up one spot, the Broncos. A little bit low due to the record, but my problem is it's such a hard division. With the Chargers and the Chiefs, I think they're going to fall down a little bit, but they're still definitely an elite playoff team. Another team up one spot, the Eagles. They're looking a lot better, getting things together. And I don't like the Eagles, but I think they're almost a top 5 team. Who is a top 5 team still, down 2 spots, and this is the most unfortunate down 2 spots because they blew out the Saints, the Bucs. But the other teams above them I think did better, and Baker Mayfield didn't look that good for back-to-back weeks, so that's a little concerning to me. But
well, he didn't have receivers.
Yeah, there's no receivers, but the Bucs defense carried them, which is
okay.
Really, I could see the Bucs moving around in this spot. And here's another team that just went down just due to inconvenience, really, and the people that are above them. The Packers are down 2 spots.
How and why?
Well, because the 2 teams above them are just more fit for the playoffs right now.
Packers have the best record in the NFC. And you had them at number 2 last week, and correct me if I'm wrong, they just beat the Steelers, so why are they moving down?
Maybe the Steelers aren't...
Good things are happening and they're moving down. Explain this to me.
Well, because the teams above them are having better things happen.
Okay, well, who's above them?
Number 3, the Bills. Up 2 spots. The Bills get back on their horse. We've been talking about the Bills before the Colts were the number 1.
Bills were the number 1.
The Bills were the number 1.
First 3 episodes.
And I think they got back to that spot pretty much here. And you're going to hate me for this one. Up 4 spots. Number 2, the Chiefs.
No, Chiefs are not even close to being in the top 10.
Not close to being
definitely
in the top 10.
Not above the Bills. Definitely not above the Packers. Not above the Patriots.
Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
Oh my God, Chiefs fan much.
I hate the Chiefs more than the next guy. The Chiefs beat the Niners twice in the Super Bowl. But you can't sit here and tell me that Patrick Mahomes is gonna let the season die and they're not gonna play.
No, they're not gonna let the season die. They're gonna keep fighting. But I still think that both the Broncos and the Chargers that are in their division are better teams than them.
Cool, they could win the division. But if the Chiefs are the 7th seed, they're going to win games. There is no other team in the NFC, in the NFL, in my opinion, that I would be confident in making a run at the 7th seed compared to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to make runs.
All right, I disagree.
And at the 1, staying there, the Colts, best record in football. They're in a good spot. Yeah.
It hurts, doesn't it? You don't like having to do it, huh?
No, I think that slowly that they've earned it a little bit more. There's still a lot of question marks there, in my opinion, because they've still only beat two good teams, the Broncos and the Chargers, in my opinion, are only two good teams they beat. But here's the thing, you can only beat who's on your schedule.
This is true.
So the Chargers don't look that good, in my opinion.
Injuries got the best of them for a while too.
And they should have beat the Rams. They should be. Wait, this is week. They're 7-1, right? They should be 8-1 or 8-0.
8-0, yeah, they should have beaten the Rams.
If that one guy didn't fumble it.
The one guy didn't fumble it, and then that BS leverage call from the officials that was not, or the holding call that was not holding.
They should be probably the number one in the league, or sorry, 8-0.
In complete agreement with you. All right, so I did my list a little bit differently this go around.
Okay.
Ever since we did that playoff list, I've kind of been looking at the top 10 a little bit more as the top 14.
We might need to change that.
We might have to change that going forward.
When you do the top 14, you kind of gotta have 7 AFC, 7 NFC.
Well, before I do my list, do you have an honorable mention? Your top 11th, if you will.
My 11th?
If you had to have an 11th team, gun to your head, who would it be?
Maybe the Chargers, maybe the Niners.
Okay, all right. So, in that case, off of the list, 49ers. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Injuries are going to keep being a problem.
They can still be a playoff team, though.
Also off the list, this would be my 11th team, would be the Steelers right now.
Okay.
Off the list. New to the list! Seattle Seahawks. Playing good. I still think
10?
Out of 10. I think that at the moment the Rams are a better team, and I think that everyone above them is just a little bit better, which is why, incidentally, I have the Rams right above them still. They were 9th last week. No change for the Rams, staying at 9. I still think that they're going to have Puka back now, so watch out for that. That's going to be nerve-wracking for a lot of defenses out there.
I think that in a couple weeks, the Rams could be a top 5 team.
Realistically, they could, especially if Matthew Stafford keeps having his career season, essentially.
Yeah.
Next up 2 places. I have the Denver Broncos.
At the
8th spot.
Okay.
Number 7, down 3 places, excuse me. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those injuries are hurting them.
7?
They won last week, right?
Easiest division in football. They did win. They blew out the Saints.
Yeah, so you blew out the Saints, and I think everybody else above them again is just playing better. So I had to lower them. I don't like lowering them, but I had to.
I just think that when you have the easiest division in football, right? I think you got to be a little bit higher than that, but.
Well, let me ballpark it for you, and this is truth. Can they beat the Lions?
Yes.
Can they beat the Eagles, even though we already know
they can? They could beat any team in the league.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Not saying that they would, but I think they can beat any team in the league, especially when.
Well, any team could beat any team in the league if we're doing that kind of logic.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying there's not a lot of teams that I look at the Bucs. I'm like, oh, there's no way they're gonna win that. If the Titans play the Colts like they did the other week, I'm like, yeah, the Colts are definitely gonna win that. There's no way the Titans are gonna beat them.
Right.
But I think the Bucs could slip any of the games.
Gotcha. All right. Number 6, staying the same like before. I got the Eagles. They're at 6 last week. I'm keeping them 6.
Fair.
Sure, they keep winning. They're finally getting the passing and the running game down, which is worrisome, and that defense is still pretty good.
Yeah.
So I have them at 6 for now, just because I think the other 5 teams are just a little bit better.
Yeah, I have them 6 too.
Up 1 spot at number 5, I got the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Still not as high on them as you are, especially because the next person, down 2 places, I got the Lions at number 4, and that's only because the next 2 teams above them, I just think that they're playing better.
Yeah.
Number 3, no change, the Patriots.
You had the Patriots at 3 last week?
Yep, same.
Wow.
Number 2, up 5 places. The biggest move across my top 10 all season long. I got the Green Bay Packers.
Wow. I mean, I think you were low on them last week.
I was low on them last week.
And I think that you're
after they beat the Steelers in that track meet, I definitely think that they're a lot better of a team than I give them credit for. So they rightfully earned the number 2 spot.
Yeah, they look good.
They look great. And then obviously number 1, the Colts. Best record in the NFL, and they got a great game coming up this week. They play the Steelers. I think that they might win that one, and they're the favorites too.
You remember, and we didn't record this. This was way before. This was
Man, I
before
wish we
started.
would have recorded it, huh?
I think you were saying because we were looking at the Niners.
Oh, I thought they were
record.
gonna tank. I thought that
Yeah,
team was
he
gonna
was
tank.
thinking like last place in the division, like
Mhm.
horrible, all that,
Mm-hmm.
and
And I got humbled real quick.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's a good thing, I guess, for you.
Right, and then right when we started doing the show, then we did our whole predictions, and now it's a thing.
All right,
Which
well,
that might be something we bring back. Maybe we'll pick like a random team out of a hat and say what we think the rest of their record's gonna be.
yeah, maybe,
Maybe we each have one random team.
yeah,
We do that next week.
maybe.
There you
We'll
go.
see. That's the end of the second quarter.
All right, when we come back after our halftime, we're going to go into the third quarter. And what are we doing in the third quarter, Nolan?
In the third quarter, we're going to do our top 10 defenses.
Defense!